out there, they just, it's a tutorial, so they learn from some people. They learn various different, quest mechanics, how to make and equip implants, how to, they get a vehicle here. There's a whole slew of things that go on here that just doesn't exist in the current Noob Island. And once they make it from point A to point B, they'll have everything they need to almost be a successful AO player.
And to be fair, this is concept art. It's beautiful, but it's also very different from what is currently built right now.
Yeah, this
so
was
it's evolved quite a bit.
Yeah, this was made, I think, back in February. And
Yeah.
while the general shape, look, and feel is similar, there are a lot of structural changes and all that.
I think there's just an idea of what the concept is.
Yeah, no,
Gotta love that.
So this is the new ICC hub.
Nice.
That's busy.
This is ICC Advanced Tutorial. This is the actual inside ICC hub. If you didn't know, we're kind of changing what ICC is now. You kind of a hollowed out crater and making the headquarters of a hyper corporation kind of look more like a headquarters of a
But it was
hyper
based in
corporation.
a crater.
Oh, we're filling up the crater.
We took some bulldozers in there and terraformed it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, as you can see, the structure is pretty much big spires, and something different goes on in each of them. Everything that you can do now currently in ICC will still be there, and we'll be adding more than just visual updates, but more things you can do.
The real question is, will we be able to fly and land on the top of those buildings?
Of course.
Yeah.
So the club will still be
Yeah.
Yes.
When you do that, are you going to reduce the fall damage?
You want?
And the fact that backpacks are all the same size.
Yeah, actually, that would be really interesting. So how far can I go before I die? Yeah, that'd be great.
I just want to fly in
That's some black magic from that's
Right.
It's all off shadow
It's not about
where you
that.
can
It's
only
about
have
you step
X
out
amount in
one
small
hole
backpack
and
and more in a
step on
medium.
the threshold.
And also, it was at the beginning.
You haven't even fallen for it.
I pulled it
So,
based
and-
on slots.
Right, but it was
Okay,
registered.
but there was something on a fundamental level there. Some people
So like, the small would have
we haven't figured out.
50, and the medium
And I'm still sad.
7.
Yeah, yeah.
And the next one would have the 21.
I do remember some bug or something on the surface years ago.
This is the yes, this is the exciting basic tutorial where when you make your character and go through the character creation that Rob is currently forging, you wake up in the shuttle, and again the weird person in the tube, that's going to change drastically. But essentially, you're yelled at by an NPC, and she has you walking.
Oh, that's what she is.
Yes.
It's GLaDOS.
Yes, I mean, she'll tell you how to walk, how to, she'll give you your startup equipment.
And she'll tell you you're that person.
Yes. Good people don't end up here. But, and yeah, you'll learn nanos, weapons, how to heal yourself, big thing, and all that good stuff. And then you'll be ejected into the advanced tutorial that we saw.
Oh, reader's job.
It's a big silver tail!
Stop sucking up!
I love the rainbow one too, that's great.
And rainbow hooves. Oh my god.
Yeah, this is
real?
this is something that Janelle, I think she took it from the item shop discussion, or some forum thread, and she.
That is so cute.
We're just waiting a special, particular effect to be created before we can say it's
Sparkles?
a pretty rainbow after trail as it moves.
I just want the TM one.
Big poofy floating hearts that always keeps falling.
Yeah. Rainbow blood with a eye.
It's supposed to be silvery.
I'm sorry. That was the other me card.
Oh yeah, this is back in this is just a building, or looking out the window in the advanced tutorial along, or
Yeah, so you,
Is it looking out the window?
It's
or
looking
is it-
out the
it's
window.
looking out the window onto the advanced tutorial.
and but this is still the old dungeon, and as an artist, I can tell you a couple things that are actually oops.
It's like-
Like the floor isn't supposed to be that bright because something is oops about it, but it's okay.
Is that an apartment then?
So,
It's just an office building, I believe.
Yeah.
There are a number of little structures and buildings throughout here that players can go in and find stuff to do and get into all sorts of trouble.
Kind of like the random doors you can wander into at the
Right.
moment.
Yeah,
You can go into all the buildings here. And again, this is taken from the early part of the advanced tutorial, but again, in the background is the ICC hub. The idea was wherever you are in the advanced tutorial, you'll always be able to have that kind of northern star that you can run towards in case you get lost. You just look for the big eye of Sauron. But you just keep moving towards there, and you'll find stuff to do. You'll continue learning about the game and how to play it, and then you'll eventually end up in currently, depending on your faction, you go to different places. Everyone will end up there, and you can meet up and then choose your side there, and then you can go off on your merry way, whichever way you choose.
And it's cool because it's not an exclusive island like what we have now. So you can still travel to the rest of the worlds of Rubicon while you're still being introduced to the game. So
Can you come?
Nice.
can you come back? Yeah, this is ICC.
Oh.
This is,
Well,
this is Andromeda right here.
Well,
So
It'll be like the new
ones.
island lockout.
Yeah.
So it'll be more like the old
Kind of what it
backyards
is.
versus.
This used to be a lake, but the lake is dried up.
it's
Oh, I see.
exactly after level 10 you can't return, but before that you can go back there.
Gotcha.
Yeah, no, you can see all kinds of complications.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm half time because blocking everything out.
Yeah,
Yeah, right off the bat. I think the reason they changed the new island here is because people were smuggling, people would like smuggle backpacks, and you remember when you used to be able to do that, smuggle the backpacks back in and stuff, so they had to change something so you couldn't do that anymore.
the only reason we're allowing people to come back in because somebody really strongly wanted a mail terminal in there. So and since we put a mail terminal in there, there's no point in,
Yeah, absolutely.
Some of you have seen this from the original trailer.
There's a mail terminal in Newbie Island?
In the new Newbie Island, there'll be a mail terminal.
Where?
New.
Oh, wow.
It's funny because we haven't had the opportunity to touch these yet, but it's amazing what the lighting can do. to the
Yeah,
whole scene.
absolutely.
Yeah, I've seen the same thing mess around with some of the Skyrim mods.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's
New
true.
lighting.
Yeah.
It's gonna be wild because I'm those that know the island.
Very cool.
Look at those frame rates.
Oh,
He's hiding in the bushes.
Oh,
It's
and
like, oh shit.
the vegetation is physics reactive, so when you run through the vegetation, it sways.
Ooh,
Does
ooh.
everything have that effect?
are my boobs?
I have volunteers who will do the imaging for you.
Yes, because we didn't have enough Aatroxes in Thor.
It's
Oh.
really funny though, because if you get a bunch of little monsters like these brother rats, they're shorter than the vegetation, so you just see the vegetation
You're right.
as they're trailing through it, and it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Kind of fun for an encounter.
Is that?
That's home. That's what I thought,
Yeah.
Cryptic Home from outside.
That's not Cryptophone, that's home.
Yeah, that's cool.
Home.
Well, yeah, you're right, there's.
It's the city of home.
I mean, there's no place like it.
Sure.
Yeah.
You do it, you're closest.
Oh, that's a different time of day, so it's the dust. It's just to show how the dust works in this area.
Yeah.
And this is the old engine still, so it looks pretty cool. More NPE stuff.
Just looking at a box, I guess.
He's looking at the cage and going,
What is this fence?
Oh, this is to show the cursors, my bad.
Oh, yeah.
So the cursors are different now.
Oh.
So yeah, if you mouse over something that you can interact with, it'll say, oh, you can press a key and it will do something.
Very cool.
But this is an NPC that you can talk to instead of a red crosshair, which,
It looks like you're about to shoot him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So neat.
right.
And if you target yourself, it turns green. If you target an enemy, it'll, actually I think it still turns into a crosshair, but it's
So they're actually going to
contextual.
go to rendering with the
Oh, no,
This is actually in tier. I was
graphics
kind of
card.
You know, that's going from DX7 to DX9.
I don't think it's gonna stay
Oh,
there
that's that
because that
office
Wapa's
building.
right next to it, and that doesn't seem right. So.
That's that office building.
That's the entrance
Because look
to
at
the
the window.
subway.
Look at the window.
Yeah, that's it. That looks. Yeah.
One of our artists put the new building in the middle
Yeah,
of here.
Yeah, right by the arena.
That's probably why I don't organize that building.
DX9, DX10.
Put your house in the arena.
That's what I'm.
Oh, what's
At
the
the
hole
moment,
in
it's
the
DX9.
subway floor?
What's that?
The hole in the subway floor? When you go in the entrance, there's a hole there?
I was
I go there, I look down all the time, like, what's going to go down there?
And there was a point where we just made a whole bunch of changes, like now the NPCs run around, and one of our artists just
that building?
This is
he
inside.
started adding lighting and lighting.
I like it.
No, this might be
Yeah,
tier.
yeah.
They've also changed the tunnel where the wrecked train is.
So yeah,
Because that tunnel used to have the wrecked train
Yeah, that's cute.
relatively close to the bottom of the
Yeah.
stairs, and now it's like a quarter mile down in the tunnel. So like, it looks like that would
Yeah, that's
intersect
what
with the other tunnel coming down from the
Well,
field.
go back.
Go back.
Another one.
Go back, go back.
So the next three are character creation, and this is where we're at the moment. Nanotechnician on the right, and Doctor on the left. I'm not done with the effect yet, obviously, but.
Still pretty awesome.
I like that.
There's no heads, the armor isn't final, or anything like that, but the environment is more or less ready. There's gonna be a lot of polish for sure, but this is kind of just to show you the feel of what's gonna happen. So,
So you're seeing the dog healing the neck MC while
No head, George Michael will be upset.
I like it.
and this is all very slowly animated, it's got this weird distortion effect to it. I can show a couple of you at a time around my laptop with a work file, and you can see how it actually animates in the scene.
Maybe tonight.
And this is like an overview of what the scene kind of looks like.
Wow.
That is.
It looks fun.
Armor and all the pets.
Who's Juggernaut?
Actually, the Atrox is wearing an Enforcer tier.
Really?
That's a lot better than
That looks a lot better than a lobster.
Yeah.
Are you gonna, well, they don't even know, I just remember I had a banana suit or something.
I avoided the banana suit for
I know.
a long while.
And do you ever notice it makes you have camel hair?
Yeah, I did. I put the rope over it.
Any hands on a female Alphabet NA does that.
Yes.
So yeah, I think that's all the stuff we have.
Yeah.
For that. And I'll let the slideshow to the screen.
Can I see the unicorn again?
The one here.
Can I see the
That
York?
was the first slide.
I missed that one.